folks, welcome to this episode of Hit the Mahogany. You know what, I'm normally covering a cocktail that is something that is well founded in history, a lot of background to it, but it could also be a modern or a contemporary version of one as well, and lots of great contemporary cocktails out there as well. But many people don't want a cocktail. Maybe they want something that just doesn't have any alcohol in it. A lot of times when you've been out with the family, I'm sure the kids or whoever, somebody that doesn't drink, they've had a Shirley Temple, something that's good, clean and wholesome, just like the little actress herself. That's what was portrayed. Alright, I'm not going to be doing a Shirley Temple today. We're not keeping it clean. Not at all. Not wholesome. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a Dirty Shirley. Now the Dirty Shirley is clearly based upon a Shirley Temple itself. Yeah, not exactly a cocktail that has, as I said, a lot of history, you know, a lot of background in the annals of history or anything of that type. But you know what? Sometimes we just got to have a little play. Let's go for it. You know, we just got to play around a little bit, try something a little bit different, you know? Why not? So I looked around because I'd heard, actually my one of the family, my daughter actually said, hey, you know that the cocktail for this summer last year was more the Aperol Spritz. That can keep going. I actually just did Spritzes the other week there. But this summer it's meant to be the Dirty Shirley. So I'm like, okay, let's just do one of these. Let's try it and we'll see what it's like. Again, or like many of the cocktails that I try, I've not actually made one. And I went looking for the recipe. And there's recipes all over the place. Various, you know, whether it's Sprite or, whether I should say Sprite, 7-Up, whether it's a lemon lime sort of soda or whether you're using a ginger ale, the ratios, everything is just completely different. So what we're going to try and do is we'll try and knock up one here and I'll see what it's like. Now in most cases you're probably going to have two types. One that you're more likely to get at a bar and one that you might want to try at home yourself. And like any cocktail, you can actually do a really good classic cocktail, but if you're using crap ingredients in it, it's still going to taste like crap, you know? That's it. So, we'll try a couple here. Ingredients aren't crap, but we'll give a few different flavours and see which one I actually like. So first of all, we're going to start with, oh, you know what? Let's get some ice in here. So, you've got a couple of glasses, fill them up with ice. You never guess these things were unscripted, eh? Just start waffling off there. You know what? If I try and think about something too much, if I overthink it, then it doesn't work out right. It becomes a little bit more mechanical than anything else. I try and let the brain just flow, but sometimes the brain doesn't work too well. So we'll give it a shot, though. Eh? All right. So, both these we're going to do 2 ounces of vodka. I'm going to use our, get that filled up with ice. We have our Russian standard vodka to start with, and then as an alternative we'll use Chopin in the other one. Vodka in. Now both of these, they use grenadine. Standard one you're going to see around the place is Rosie's grenadine. This, the grenadine has, the grenadine that you actually get from Rosie's. And this is one of these weird things. For some reason I just can never remember the fruit that grenadine comes from. I always bounce to something like, is it passion fruit? What the blazes is it? Now it's pomegranate is what the fruit it's derived from. Grenade, French, for pomegranate, hence grenadine. Now Rosie's grenadine has 0 pomegranate in it at all. There's nothing in it. It's just all flavouring and colourings. So what we'll use is, but this is what you're going to get in most bars. We'll use 1 ounce of that in there. And then in the other one we will use something that actually has real pomegranate in it. This one here. Now it's still pretty sweet. Both of these are sweet. But a little bit more of a natural flavour with this one. because it actually has it in there. Now, because it doesn't have that colouring in it, it's not going to give you that same hue that you see with the roses one there. All right, that's that. Now what I'm going to do though is, this is pretty sweet. Both of these, you know, the grenadine, sweet, syrup based. This one, syrup based. Then we're going to be putting in the soda as well. Soda, or juice, whatever you want to call it. The soda as well. So I'm actually going to put lemon juice in, not lemon juice, I'm going to put half an ounce of lime juice in this one. I want to see if that cuts through some of the sweetness a little bit. Alright, that's it. Get your favourite lemon lime soda. We've got some Sprite here, but you could use 7-Up or whatever you want from anywhere else. And all that you're going to do, just top it up, and that's it. There we go. Pretty simple, isn't it? Alright, got that. Garnishes. Our standard maraschino. Well, they're standing up quite bright. Maybe you want to kick it up a notch. Then some Luxardo maraschino. And we'll go for, since we've got lime in this one, we'll go for a wedge of lime in that one as well. Okay, you can very clearly see the difference in colour here. Which one has the artificial colour in it? Alright, straws. There we go. 1, 2. Alright, I'll give these a taste. Yeah, I sounded really excited there, didn't I? Okay. Alright, there we go. Look nice, they both look nice. Let's get the garnishes off these just now while I taste. Okay, let's give it a little stir. Grenadine will sit at the bottom a little bit, so a little stir there. That's actually pretty nice. It's not too sweet actually. Dangerous. Vodka's hidden completely behind it all. It's pretty middle of the road actually. It's not bad. It's not got lots of depth or character. But it's certainly something you can certainly swig a few of those, that's for sure. Alright, let's give our more, well, I'm going to say upmarket. Nah, not upmarket, we're just using different ingredients in this one. Let's give this one a wee shot. I like that as well. Difference, lime's coming through actually. This one's a little bit more refreshing because that little splash of the lime juice is cutting through the sweetness. It's not overly sweet, but for just a little bit more to be a little bit more refreshing in the summer, that lime juice is actually cutting through really nicely in this one. I could drink a few of those. Don't be put off by the fact there isn't strong colouring in this. That's just part of it. Let me go back to this one. It tastes artificial, that's where it is. It actually does have a bit more of an artificial taste. There's just something about the texture, that kind of mouthfeel, whereas this one's sort of brighter, definitely. Alright, so you heard it. Good drink either. I like this one. So this was actually using some, I like the label, True Grenadine on there, and some of the Chopin vodka as well. This one, the vodka's getting pretty hidden by it, but still both are very, very good, very drinkable, and pretty dangerous. So my vote goes for this one, but this is okay as well. Maybe with a splash lime, if you get a wedge of lime with that one, squeeze that in there, I think that'll brighten that one up immensely. Alright everybody. I will, since everybody's going to recognise the colour of this one, we'll do this. Alright everybody, enjoy your Dirty Shirleys, because there's nothing feckin' clean about this one, alright? Cheers.